What do you mean the new era? How do I have to explain this?
We aren't Ghost fans.
Okay.
Yeah.
Swedish rock band Ghost.
Great explanation.
Welcome to It's Tunesday, where we talk about the newest music releases and top charting songs, and share our personal favorites in a blind listening segment each episode. I'm today's host, Sebastian Holstein, with...
I'm Zach Richardson.
And I'm Riley Tiemann.
Today we're tuning into the latest music news with Riley, and Zach brings us this week's Blind Listen. Did you guys see Ozzy Osbourne announced his last concert?
I did not.
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
So I'm just the odd one out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are. Thank you.
Yeah, Riley, tell us about it.
I heard that there were a bunch of bands playing there, and it was going to kind of be more of a festival than just a concert.
Yeah.
I saw that Black Sabbath was one of the big openers that they were going to have. Do you know any of the other people that are playing? I can't remember.
There's obviously Metallica, like they're everywhere.
Yeah.
Pantera, Slayer, Gojira, Anthrax, like a bunch of like classic metal bands.
Yeah, people that kind of got inspired by Ozzy.
Yeah.
Do we know how long the festival is going to be?
Not quite. I don't think so. I don't think there was like a set end date. It was about a day long or a 2 day long festival, from what I read.
Interesting.
Yeah. I also did see that one of my, like, aside from all the kind of like 80s bands, there's also a Swedish rock band Ghost who's going to be there with their new Pop of the Fifth Era.
What is that?
No, it's the new era.
Yeah, what's the new era?
They've been teasing this new Papa the Fifth Era with the billboard in LA. People have gone insane enough to the point where like they were sharing TikTok edits of it. Actually, 2 days ago they released the newest song Satanized, which shows off this new Papa, which is great.
Interesting.
It was a pretty good song. Do you see anything new coming up too?
Yeah, actually today Lady Gaga released the new album that she's been kind of rolling out recently.
Oh, that's awesome. I've been waiting.
Yeah, it's definitely a different style than what she's been doing recently. She kind of took a turn towards that kind of older sound she had in her first couple like albums in her earlier music, where it was more like dark pop and industrial kind of sound.
Yeah, I kind of miss that sound.
Yeah, it's definitely, I feel like it's very nostalgic for a lot of people.
Definitely.
Like early 2000s,
Yeah.
2010s.
It's giving a lot of like Nine Inch Nails and Radiohead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of the singles have also been pretty well received, which is not super surprising, especially with Die With a Smile, with Bruno Mars on it. Of course, that's an amazing song. Everyone loves it.
Incredulous.
It did really well on the Billboard charts too. It got number 1 on the 100 for 5 weeks.
5 weeks.
Like 5 weeks and counting, or just 5 weeks and then it dropped?
I think it's just 5 weeks. But that's still really impressive.
That is. But then again, I could not put that past Lady Gaga.
Yeah. What an icon.
Like,
and Bruno.
Yeah. And Bruno, yeah.
Two icons.
He deserves credit for this too.
Yeah.
But seriously, I'm glad to see that like kind of the more grittier style of like instruments, or that she's like kind of returning to a lot of that older era stuff. It's great.
Sometimes it even feels like experimental and just
definitely
having fun with music.
Like she's going back to a previous era, but she's also kind of like taking new liberties with it and having like more.
She's grown as a person.
Yeah.
It shows the growth.
Kind of reminds me of Eminem. Like how he went back to Slim Shady for one time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now he's never going back.
That's what we think.
If he comes back, I'll buzz my head live.
For a blind listen from Zachary Richardson, we're going to go ahead and take a listen to the whole song. Oh, man.
Oh, wow.
That was excellent.
Love that.
Genuinely speaking, that was excellent.
That was super great.
Zach, tell us about this blind listen you brought for us today.
Well, first, I'd like to talk about the artist. Mark Hughes is an artist who makes many different genres of music, including indie, pop, and R&B. He has 367.5K monthly listeners, and the song I showed you guys is Girl by him. He kind of makes a lot of similar music to like Steve Lacy and Malcolm Todd. He actually makes a lot of his music on TikTok Lives.
Really?
That's interesting.
And all these songs are made inside his room.
It definitely has that bedroom pop kind of style.
Oh, definitely.
I really like the way he uses the spatial field. Like there's a lot of panning. There's a lot of it keeps you interested throughout the entire thing. The way there's some instruments kind of moving throughout it. The double pan vocals left and right. Amazing production. Mixing's beautiful.
He's based in Chicago, and this is actually his first year making music.
Really?
He just started making music.
That's crazy.
And he's dropped 16 songs.
Has he dropped like an album?
16
or is it all
insane.
just singles?
It's all just singles.
That's impressive. It's kind of the way now, though. Just drop until you blow up.
And then mainly this song, it's focused about deep feelings towards someone and how he values the time with that person and how much that they truly mean to him. And that no one else can compare to her. That's about it.
Was there a feature on this song? Because it
There's-
sounded like there was a switch in the second verse.
I don't think there was, but I know that someone else helped him produce it.
Okay.
Mm.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So his vocal range is definitely... Because it kind of went into a higher register for that
It kind
second
of
verse.
like, I don't want to say like higher register,
Yeah.
but like he went.
He
if it
switched
was
it.
if it was him that did that bit, he probably like shifted his voice a little
Yeah,
bit, or
like format shift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I mean, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Especially that little like text swoop that broke up the song.
Oh,
Kinda
yeah.
Like, oh, that was
I got
excellent.
goosebumps when that came.
My goat.
Yeah.
Definitely adding that.
I also liked a lot of the layering. It was very layered and repetitive, yes, but in such a way that was like catchy.
It's simple, but in the best way possible.
best way
pop music
possible.
is.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us on It's Tunesday, produced by Sebastian Holstein.
Riley Tiemann.
And Zach Richardson.
Subscribe to Red Devil Productions on YouTube for future releases. We hope you'll tune in next time.
Bye bye.